So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Thuram gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Now it's Insigne. He's in a... Verdi! And he scores! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. And he welcomes it in, and he shoots! Maldini is there to clear. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. And he's got away from it. And the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Totti. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mateus! It's a loose ball. Now it's Totti. Rui Costa. Not the most convincing of passes. It's Rui Costa. And that's a good ball. He's going for goal! Oh, it's hit the post. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maldini makes the interception. Como
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Driving forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now that's well seen too. Spread neatly. He's shifting through the gears here. Insigne! Leicester can clear it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle.
He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Pete.
Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter.
And shot a goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Steaming, and the shot! Oh, great save by Dida. Seedorf. Mateus. And now the breakaway. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Insigne. Insigne making good progress. Now it's Papu Gomez. Tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. Decent chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that's in! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Como go up by 2 and are looking good. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Now it's Inzaghi. Lovely feet. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Como claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time.
Vi informiamo che si prevede traffico intenso nei dintorni dello stadio dopo la partita. Siate prudenti.
Away we go again. Totti. Oh, that's nice. Chance, surely! Gomez. Verdi. Has a look and plays it forward. And that's gone loose. Shapes to shoot! This might spell great chance! And there's a goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Milan cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Looking to play him in. Always onto this. Well read. And the danger is averted. Verdi. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Filippo Inzaghi. the counter is on. Gomez. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's free, he has got space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gomez. Yes, physical challenge. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Thuram. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, played right into his path. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's got away. There's the shot! And no mistake. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Gomez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, good take in a good area. Defending of the Inzaghi! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's picked his way through. Gomez. Verdi. He shifted it to the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ah, such a clever touch. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Gattuso, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bergomi gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's a key interception. Verdi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's Gomez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Inzaghi. No, that's been intercepted. Gomez. Gomez running with intent. Gattuso. Seedorf. Oh, nicely intercepted. Verdi. Knocks it into space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Papu Gomez. Spread it left. Verdi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that will be the final act. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't...
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out wide. Backward it goes. He's free, and can he finish it? And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. He's having a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Openda. He's in a great position here. Yildiz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Insigne venturing down the left. Como replying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And a chance! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Now it's Fulkrug. Oh, such a clever touch. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Good ball, good take. Now, can he find a finish? Has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance, too.
Oh, this is a great position. Chance to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2, then. And it's been taken short. Lorenzo Insigne. Looking to play him in. And now they can spring out of defence. He's on it, can he get away? Gets the shot away! And he's found the net! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Yildiz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Insigne. Gets a good foot in there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Füllkrug.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Como can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Füllkrug. This looks promising. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's superb. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Passing nice and neat.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has not gone well. Dybala powering forward here. This is a promising build-up. And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Como definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Como with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. Back on the way then. Como currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Yildiz. And here's Füllkrug. Defending was strong and firm. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that pass isn't the best. Searching pass he's played there. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Somewhat off target. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dybala. And here's Openda. Yildiz. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's bustling through here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Now, this could be a chance. He's shooting! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
So, third corner of the game. Insigne plays it short. Showing good feet. He's in a good position here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's a little off target. Who saw this coming? Como certainly weren't expecting this. Yildiz! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Como really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Como can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. Cross flung in towards the middle. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
It's their second corner of the game.
Numero 6, numero 20, numero 10. Lasciano il campo per Il numero 79.
Como looking to go forward now.
Il numero 21. Cambio di giocatori.
And it's made its way to him. In with the challenge. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Looking for options for movement. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And they can counter here, and it's Dybala. Openda. Now it's Vlahovic.
Diamante can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Cafu does well to get it back. Can he spark a counter here? McKennie. He's a sharp little ball here. Forced to go back. Nice looking ball. He's in a great position here. Chelhanoglu. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How would you sum up what... Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. A San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So straight into the action.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any... Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Right card! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now they can spring out of defence. Ambitious ball here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Thuram. That's really well manoeuvred. Gomez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He can run onto that. He's onside. Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Gullit. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Batistuta.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And he's there to retrieve it. Kaká. Gullit is always scanning the pitch for targets. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Verdi running with intent. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Filippo Inzaghi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta. Probing pass. That's beautifully weighted.
Milan definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Now it's Papu Gomez. That's good running with the ball. Good ball, good take. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. He shoots! And now it's a race for the ball. E2S. Verdi venturing down the left. Now, can they get him away? Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he finish? That was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Now it's Insigne. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. That's going to go a long way. It'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Filippo Inzaghi in the hunt and looking threatening. And it's Batistuta. Pull it. And this is Inzaghi. And that's a good ball. Batistuta is flagged offside. Carboni. Carboni carries the ball down the right. Gomez. And that signals the end of the first period. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
More and more pressure on the ball here. No way through. Rijkaard. Now it's Platini. And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Papu Gomez. Gomez. Verdi. It's Gomez. Oh, it's a great ball here. Pull it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, Kaká! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kaká really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan have their second corner now. Getting up there! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Driving on and making good progress. Almost an hour gone. Stood up well to him there. And it's Batistuta. Pull it. Batistuta. That's a foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Pullet is behind this one. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Pullet! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Gomez. Gomez. Oh, this is a very good run. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gullit did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Como have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He has found the way through. Verdi pinches it off him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rijkaard knocks it into space. Then it's Batistuta. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Verdi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He might have to go it alone here. Big chance! That's a good ball out wide. That and Gullit! And that is wildly off target.
Gullit clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 14. Attenzione.
It's a good foray he's making. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. Great vision. Nakata tries to play it through. That's destined for the flank.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tries one from range. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that is headed for the middle. And he's there to clear it. Gomez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
In with the challenge. And it's Kaka. Nedved. Oh, good effort. Harmlessly behind. Lapadula. 2 minutes to be added on. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Now it's Batistuta. He's having a hit! Hoisted in. Defending of the desperate variety. Spread to the right. Nakata. And here's Inzaghi.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Milan
4.
have their third
Numero
corner.
19. Filippo Inzaghi. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15. Seedorf. Il numero 10.
Batistuta! Incredible! Just incredible! Well, would you believe that? He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first moment of real significance. And it's Lapadula. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gomez. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. He is through here. Seedorf. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! Oh, good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's two now without reply. Now it's Kaka. And this is Batistuta. Now it's Kaka. Well, played right into his path. Goes for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And with that, it is half-time, extra time. So was this when the game was won? Logic and experience would certainly suggest that, but who knows what the game still has to offer.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22. Kaká.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gomez. Seedorf produces the perfect tackle there. He's in plenty of space here.
Como are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Gets a good foot in there. expected better, and so did he. And he's cut it out. Ledved. Seedorf. He won't be happy with that one. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team...
Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Lorenzo Insigne. One thing he excels at is cutting inside from that left wing, Peter, to take a shot with his right. He's far from a one-trick pony, though, and he's really good at varying his game depending on how the opposition are shaping up. Usually, he finds space, and he does something very good with it.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Passing nice and neat. Looking for options, for movement. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Towering header! Goal! Inter! One perfect ball, one perfect header.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Hidetoshi Nakata. genuine legend, not just of Japan, but actually Asian football in general.
Yeah, absolutely, Peter. Someone, in many ways, who was one of the first Asian pioneers to really succeed in European football.
Yeah, it's Insigne! And again! And he has his goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Como penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Insigne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vieri receives it in a wide position. That's a decent clearance. E2S. Tries to pass it through. That was good alertness. Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Atalanta with the corner, they're first. Vieri! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's there to get it away. And smartly reclaimed. Como currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to retrieve it. Verdi. Como
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
It's a searching pass. And here's Vieri, and he was alert to it. Looking for the run, and back in possession, in he goes again! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the finish! Gomez. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found a way past. Nicely weighted ball. On and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And it's been hooked away. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gomez. And he's found a way past.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Como are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And here's Hullet, and he's had it nicked away. Pirlo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieri, oh, shooting chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.